Hi there, we're going to work on learning Tango by Neil McKay. So, I'm going to play it through. I want you to just follow the notes with your finger, with a pencil or something. Now, to let you know that when you're doing exams, you usually don't do the repeat. So when you get to here, we won't go back to here. We'll just go, we'll miss out the first time bar. I'm just going to put a little cross through that. We'll go straight to the second time bar. So try to follow that as we go through. And I want you to look out for any sections that are the same or similar. And that will help us learning it quickly and effectively. Okay. Tango. Got 4 bars rest, but I'm going to start straight away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So tango is an Argentinian form of music, and it accompanies dance. So it has these syncopated offbeat rhythm. So this is on the beat rhythm. This is off the beat. So if I'm tapping my feet on the bass, okay. This is on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to do some off the beat. Creates this kind of rhythmic tension, and you hear that a lot in pop music, in jazz music, in tango music, and it really drives the music forward. Okay, let's take the first bar. We go. So you've got it straight away. That little syncopated rhythm. Okay, so the bowing for this is, let's have a look at it. So we've got down on the D, and then up on the 2, and then you've got a slur, so it's joining it, but you've got a little line underneath, so we've got to stop the bow. So we've got down, up, stop, another up on the A. So we got down, up, up. Okay, and then the next 2 bows I've got dots on them. 3 on the A string, 2 on the A string, yeah? So the dot, this is called a staccato dot, and it means staccato means separated. So for us, that means a kind of shortish sound. So can you hear how short those are? Good. And then you've got 2 minims, which are the opposite. Minims are 2 beats long, aren't they? So, doo, doo. So this piece is all about contrasting bowing and contrasting sounds. So, can you see how the contrasts really add to the excitement and sound of the piece? So, once you've learned this first 2-bar phrase, you're really on your way, because there's so much repetition in this piece that we just need to change a few notes here and there, and it'll all come together. So, da, 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 da. Now this is interesting because it's an arpeggio. It's the chord, the key notes of the chord of D major. Okay, So if you've done some arpeggios, you'll know about this. So let's do this bit slowly to get the bowing. So we're going to go open, and then we're going to do up and stop the bow, and then another up. Do that a few times. Okay, and then we'll do down, up with short bows. Staccatos. So I have to stop my bow. Okay, let's add that together. And now the long. Step over to the 3. Now the next bit starts, let's have a look. Starts on first finger. Da ba da yum bum bum. It's almost the same rhythm, isn't it? So this time, instead of starting on a D, it's starting on the first finger. 1, and misses 1 out. 3, up, step up to A. Misses 1 up to the 2 on the A. 2, 1, A, stepping down. Da ba da yup ba bum. Okay, let's try that. It's going to take a while to get used to this bowing pattern. Down, up, another up. Now you'll see in the music that you've then got a down bow sign. Down bow sign looks like a little kind of house. And so here we finish on a down, da, 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 down. So if we want to do another down, then we wouldn't have much bow left. So we have to do a bow circle so we can start again near the heel. Da ba da yum bum ba bum 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 ba yum. So it's almost the same as the beginning, isn't it? Bum bum bum. But instead of going up to 3, it goes 1 do do do. So these 4 notes here are just lower. Do 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 do, and we miss this bar out, and we go to D. So spend a few minutes working out the tune if you haven't done this already. Okay, so that's the A section. Now the B section. Starts with an up bow in bar 12 here. Do, up, down, up, do, 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 do. Okay. So again, lots of the same rhythms, but you've got this added. And instead of going bum ba da da, it's going the opposite way. So it's coming down. Da 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 da. So let's look at bar 12 and 13. Da 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 da. So it goes, starts on a 3 on the A string, doesn't it? It's just below the E. Da 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 2 1 A, and then down to 2 on the D string. Okay. Same bowing, extra up, staccato, and then this bit's almost the same as this bit. Da 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 da, but we did the D, didn't we? So now we're going da 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 2, da 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 da, same. Da da da, A and 2, different. Da 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 da, kind of finishes off this section. So it's 1 on the A string, goes up by step, doesn't it? 1 2 3 2, and then hops down to 1 on the D string, and then finishes on the A. And that leads us back into the tune here, which is all the same as. So from bar 21, It's the same, isn't it, at the beginning? But here, when you get to the last two bars, you've got a little special ending. Sometimes this is called a coda. Bum, 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 bum. So, it's just a scale, isn't it? But the last note's got something interesting. It's got a, looks funny little sign, which looks a bit like a spacecraft, alien spacecraft, and that is called a pause. Da, 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 da. So you hold that note longer. Okay, you've also got some other dynamic interests here. So you've got MF here, mezzo forte, and then a little crescendo side, gradually getting loud. And then you've got, what else have we got different? More of these little crescendos. Oh, and here, okay, so we've got a quiet section, MP, mezzo piano, medium quiet. So when the tune comes back, it's actually quieter. And then it has this big end. With a fading away. So I'm going to play it all the way through. See if you can follow how the dynamics are written in the music. Okay. One thing I've realised that I didn't talk about was this little sideways V on the very first note. Can you see that? And now that is called an accent. Now to do an accent, you have to do this. So I'm going to do an accent on that first note. Okay, I'm going to do one with an accent and one without, so you can see the difference. Here's one without. Okay, here's one with. Okay, so it's more kind of dramatic, loud to quiet, isn't it? Okay, so in the music, it goes. So it's got more punch. It's like a kind of punchy sound. It's called an accent. Just have a look at how it's written again, so you can spot these for the future. Just there. Can you see it? Now, how do we do it? So I use a bit more squeeze on my thumb, and as I'm doing the accent, I go boom. So it's like a little bit of and pull at the same time. Like pull and release. So it's like squeezing a ball. Squeeze. And that grip that bites the string. Yeah? Try a few of those. Yeah, and you can try adding these in. So this is quite a sophisticated piece in terms of the different types of bowing, because we've got here three different things all in 2 bars, haven't we? We've got the smooth legato bow, we've got the separated staccato, bop, bop, and then we've got the accent, as well as the extra up. It's quite tricky actually. So take your time, just do it really slowly, but it's worthwhile because these things are going to come up again and again throughout pieces that you will come on later on. So I hope you enjoyed Tango, and I hope this video has been helpful.